Nothing. Woohoo!
D-Mark got that heat.
Hill crusher, man. Look, check me out. Said I really want my city, I be trapping day and night. Tell them pussies I'm on murder, I know they don't wanna fight. If we see the ops in traffic, slide the doors and hit the lights. If I jump out with this bitch, I bet he run like Jay Rice. Swear I turned into a demon, nigga should've took my life. I can't lay up with no holo, bitch, you cannot stay the night. I got pimpin' in my blood, talk to a bitch like Money Mike. I was following a dark path, I swear I seen the light. That's to kill the only option, niggas don't know how to fight. Took the long way through hell, I swear this shit been a hike. I was searching for a way out, meditated, lock my sight. Put a sight on the chop, you can't get hit from any height. Bitch, I'm with that. If I ever told you, then I love you, then I meant that. If you scream, it's war, I'll make a call and I can get that. Them niggas is pussy, if I spin, he get a shit crack. I'm a young nigga from the hill, you better king that. Across the chessboard, watch me move. You never seen a nigga do what I could do. I never seen one of you little niggas shoot, but you be talking on the gram like that's some shit you do, nigga, stop it. Yeah, I'm on that block, we got it lit. Yeah, I got this bitch off a perk and a Vic. Yeah, I want my dogs like Mike.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Akron Rebuild Dynasty. This is the end of Season 2, but we're going to end it on a high note. A little bowl game action here against Nevada. Great Young Boy song. If you know, you know. Although he says it wrong. He says Nevada. It's Nevada. Not a very exciting matchup. I think we were projected to play Texas, a ranked team, a few weeks ago, and then it was, who was it? I don't even remember. Houston. It was Houston. That would have been a little more intriguing, I think. They're at least in the Big 12. And now it's Nevada, and they're like 6-6. I don't know how or why they're in this bowl game, but they are. Meanwhile, we're ranked 23rd in the country, coming off a win against Louisiana to end the regular season 8-4. In the Big Ten, I think we got 5 Big Ten wins this year. I think we had 1 all of last season. So made some big jumps, made some big strides, and today we got a chance to cap off Season 2 with a bowl win. This is our first bowl game, and get to 9 wins. So a lot to play for, hoping to come out, make a statement, leave it all on the line. We don't know who's going to be back with us next year, who's leaving, and we still have some young players we're trying to develop and progress. So we're going to go out, try to blow these guys out, and play our best game of the season. So it should be fun. Thanks for being here. We're going to look at recruiting and a couple of other things, and then we'll get right into the game, cap this thing off the right way, and start looking ahead to Season 3, which I hope is the year we make the playoff. That is going to be the goal. This year, the goal was to go from 3 wins to at least 6, make a bowl. We did that. Got a chance for 9, so outdoing our expectations. And then assuming we do well in the postseason and the offseason with recruiting and the portal and stuff, we're gearing up to make the playoff, We don't even need to have the best players. Next year, our talent should be upgraded even more so. We should be able to win a few more of these games against the ranked teams that we just lost this year. Very close. So let's go. All right, so we got a bye week before we play the game. Just kind of look at a few of the things here, job offers and all that. Of course, when you win, when you do well, you're going to get some opportunities to jump. So Indiana, we're the top prospect for that gig. We're the top prospect to be Iowa's OC. Man, we own Iowa. I should be that damn head coach. We beat them 2 years in a row. F out of here with the OC. Minnesota's given us the head coaching job, but we're not the top candidate. They want to give it to Northwestern's head coach, who we beat, or Alex Golesh from South Florida. And then the Oregon OC job is available as well. I'm not leaving, though. We got to finish this rebuild, dog. Good for us, though. I mean, when I was doing the New Mexico rebuild, we got fired after the second season. So, bit of a different story this time around. We're ascending to very high heights at the end of Season 2 with Akron. Early National Signing Day. Let's take a look at this. We can't do anything. But we do have some guys signed up, so why don't we kind of go through and see who's signed, who we have at this point. Let's hit these corners. So Hines is impact. I had a feeling he'd be an impact guy, so love that. What you're looking for is anything but normal, because if they're normal development, they're not going to get to a very high overall, more than likely. Doesn't mean they're going to be a good player, but helps if they're not normal. I thought Evanson would be a non-normal kind of guy, but he is a normal developmental trait. So Hines at least is impact, though, and it's because he's a gem. When they're a gem, they're almost always impact star or something like that. Jimmy Coffey's an impact. And then Chad Archibald, also an impact. So both of our free safety signees, impact recruits. Parker Homer is a normal developmental trait, and we're not able to see the other guys quite yet. Hopefully we can when we get some more commitments soon. Anybody close to committing? Because I think we can still get commits, even though we can't actively be recruiting these guys. Looks like Chong's going to go to Oregon. Really good player, so that bumps me out. Then Newcomb is favored to go to Michigan State. Bishop favored to go to Illinois. Looks like we will get George Yoshivas. That will be decided, I think, when we advance the week here. Looks like Babcock's going to NC State. And damn, Leon Hart's going to Cincy. So missing out on some guys is what it is. I don't think any of these running backs were typically are necessarily close on. Yeah, a few weeks away. So that's a look at our class. Portal, we can't do anything in until the offseason, but we will certainly be active in there. All right, so they beat Eastern Michigan, FCS. 1 point. They played San Diego State as well, and they almost beat them, actually, on the road. They lost by 1 point. And by the way, they ended up being 10-3, so they ended up being pretty damn good, and obviously beat us. Any good wins on here? Lost to Boise. Beat a 7-win New Mexico team. I wouldn't say that's that impressive. I'm not really seeing any impressive wins. I mean, their best thing was losing to San Diego State by 1. Otherwise, their best win is a 7-win New Mexico team, I guess. Wow, they actually have a good quarterback. Achilles Smith. He's only a redshirt freshman, and he's 87 overall. What in the world is this guy doing on this team? Their backup's 80 overall. Pretty good running back. Oh, Cole Cabana. He played at Michigan. Looks like he transferred to Nevada. He's got some good speed. They got a pretty good backup as well. Decent top receiver. Not a lot of speed behind him. Terrible offensive line. Not a bad defensive line. Solid linebackers. Corners aren't that great. And the safeties aren't that good. So their two best players are their quarterback and their running back, which is just crazy. And then their kicker is kind of mid. So here we go. I mean, I don't care who we're playing. I'm just happy to be in a bowl game. I'm looking forward to playing, and hopefully we can come out dominate. Israel Polk off the injury report after having a torn hamstring, so our offense is going to be at full strength. Hopefully we can get him the ball a lot and make up for all the games he missed, one of our top receivers. And let's go, man. Let's cap off year 2 in a big way. Let's play our best game of the season, freaking dominate, and go into year 3 on a high note. Let's do it. Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Let's go.
She still want me hit it again. She call me hollering at her friend, but I can't lie, they both attend. This beginning of the end was in the streets, don't recommend. My favorite thing to do is spend the lawyer 20 to defend. You die out here trying to pretend. They try to hit but with intent. It was still worth every cent. It's 9 a.m. and I'm still bent. And her call, she trying to vent. Brand new Glock straight off the vent. She trying to live under my skin. I hit, then I leave with a grin. I probably only lost a minute, but I hit, so I still win. Yeah, shorty super fish. She lit the nut off of her chin. Yeah, it's gonna cost 100K to get brought out the pin. How many times you gon' ask God to forgive your sins? Tryna fuck them both, don't really care if that's your twin. So can I hit it again? Tryna add a little spice, of course you can't be your friend.
Peace. Oh my God, we really about to score on the first play of the game? Damn. If Curry was a little bit faster, we would have. Another good take. There he is. There's our guy, Israel Polk, back in the lineup. Get in there. Woohoo! Ready. That was a blitz, fellers. gotta say. Let's go! Juwan Campbell. Good take. Beat him. Bye-bye. Oh! Good job, Curry. Yeah. Atta boy. All right, let's go to the second quarter. Got it. Let's go, baby! Found that play recently. Don't you know, pump it up. Should have that. Yep. Good job, Newell. Way to push his ass off you. That's a first down. Come on. Peace. Bye. Catch and go. Nice hole. Get there, Curry. Ah! Woo! Right over the top. Bro, we blitzed on that. What are we doing here? What? That's not... How do we not get the pick? Late. Woohoo! He had two guys there, but we got in there before he could get it off. Here we go. What's the flag? Let's go! Hold! Push him back. Oh, that was 4th and goal. Duh, yeah, okay. Alright, good stop. Lock. Alright. What you know about that speed, boy? You know we're running and you still can't stop it. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Marquise. Nice. Get Timmy involved. Get there. How did he not score? Bah, bah. How? How did he magically go from being over top of him to underneath him? Like, what? Got him. How did he get away? Just tackle, fourth down. They'll probably go for it. Nothing. Woohoo! I will give the defense credit, man. Hell of a job in the red zone. Go. Nice. Got it. First down. What? It doesn't get any closer. No, that wasn't it. And we got a hold.
Gotcha, bitch!
He had a guy wide open. I don't know how he missed him. Bro, why was the middle of the field vacant? Someone has that.
Come out, ball!
Woo! Probably should have gone zone there. All right, recover the onside, get a first down, game's over. Shouldn't have come to this, but whatever. Oh, shoot. In the wrong. All right. Woo! That's how you do it. Good job, Gant. All right, let's get out of here. Bowl game over. W. Could have been a little more sexy, but win's a win. Let's go.
Oh no, I just left the bank, but I think I need some more. Tryna fuck me on the first link, can we take it slow? I be running out the back by the time they at the door. How you go behind my back? You supposed to be my bro.
I really wanted to score one more touchdown, and the carries should have gone to Gant or Reshot. I don't know why Williams kept going into the game. Like, I don't get it. It's very annoying. Or Curry. I mean, Curry was fine. Whatever. So we get the win. That's all that matters. 9th of the year. Offense played well. Defense not so much. They did good in the red zone, but just really couldn't get any legit, straight up clean stops. I mean, they got a good quarterback and running back over there, though, so we'll give them credit for that. Yeah, they were 1 of 2 in the red zone. We turned it over that one time before the half. But yeah, I mean, win's a win. First bowl game win, and 9 wins, man, after 3 last year. Levi Malik in his final game as a freshman, 20 of 27 for 207, a touchdown and a pick. In his final game, Curry, 7 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Williams, 19 carries, 75 yards, 2 scores. Gant had a nice run at the end there to ice it. Polk was huge. He comes back from injury, puts up 68 on 5 catches. We'll have him back next year, I hope. Adams got hurt early in the game, but 6 catches, 72 yards in his final game. Newell had some big catches. Our tight end here, Kravak, I guess. He had a touchdown on that RPO. Greer and Curry chipped in a little bit. Damon David, 11 tackles, a lot of TFLs. We did send a lot of pressure today. Sack and a half for Campbell, 1 for DeMarco Johnson, then a half for Collins. And I don't believe we forced any turnovers. So that's that. Going to grab this thumbnail, and then we'll wrap up the stream. The next one will be the postseason and offseason. Clap it up for a big season. From 3 wins to 9, unranked to ranked. And year 2 was awesome. I'm going to miss this team. This was a very fun team. Going to lose some guys, and we'll talk about that. We'll cover that in the postseason and the offseason. Hopefully we can retain a lot of our young talent that should be back next year, and then all in for year 3. I think year 3 is the year. I don't think we go into Natty in year 3, but I think year 3 we can certainly compete for. We should make the playoff. We should make the playoff in year 3. If we went from 3 to 9, 1 to 2, we should be able to go from 9 to at least 10. It's harder once you, it's easier to go from 3 to 9, I think, than it is from 9 to 10, because the margin for error is so slim, and you gotta win these big games, whereas before it was kind of, if we win them, nice, but if not, no big deal. So it's gonna be a big year. It's gonna be a big year. We're gonna need to do things in the offseason to prepare ourselves, continue to bring in talent, and recruit and things like that, but we'll take care of that. For now, we get some time to celebrate a bowl victory, the Cheez-It Bowl. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl champs. I think there is a Cheez-It Bowl, and then there's I don't know. Citrus Bowl champions, 28-20. Akron beats Nevada, and we finished the season 9-4. Thank you guys for following along. Like the video, sub to the channel. Not going to be taking a new job or anything. Got to take Akron all the way to the top of the mountain. So we'll see if that is in year 3. Time will tell. Till then, I'm John Eads. Thanks for tuning in. Go Zips. Be back with the postseason and the offseason, and we'll get the ball rolling on a playoff push in year 3. Appreciate y'all. Take care.